Hi guys, and welcome to yet another episode of Ameyaw TV One-on-One. My guest today is a superstar. 2022 was such a groundbreaking year for him. His hit single, Sugarcane, broke records like we've never seen before. And just like the title of his current EP says, a lifetime is not enough for us to witness all the amazing things he's about to do with his music. Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Camidoh.
One love.
What's good, Camidoh?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. You chop banku before coming?
No, me no chop anything. Me no chop anything.
Why? Why did you chop banku before coming? Or you thought I was going to serve you banku?
Yeah.
I may have a surprise
well,
after the interview.
Well, my mother said make I know chop for anybody in house. So.
But me, I not be anybody.
Yeah. Oh, but hey, I beg you.
Anyway, but what is with this banquet thing that you've all of a sudden, it's all over in the news?
No, it was just like, I think one time I was just speaking about flights or something like that. And I said, actually, you know,
you would want
talking about that, like, because I was talking about like a show that, like, a promoter calling for me to come and do a show in like somewhere Australia. And I'm like, it's so far. Do you know what I mean? They should relax for me small. Like, I want to do some work before and make her relax and chop well. Because when you're on a flight, like, sometimes the food way they give you, it don't really be like, you know?
True.
It don't really, they help your system, considering the purpose of your travel. No?
Yeah.
They forgive you. So, for that matter, no, Banku serve, we for even push for Banku to be served on it. You know how, like, I was telling them that how they feel like cook banku and just like store them, like just keep them for like a couple days and just they chop. You know? They for do that and then they make like okra soup. You know, you chop balo okra soup before. They beat too. So like stuff like that, they for just do them and put them in that then they microwave them. They know say they see tilapia, they see.
Banku is heavy.
Charlie.
And the flight needs to be.
Hey,
lightweight.
No.
So imagine they serve everybody banku. How they go 50?
It be only business.
Aeroplane.
It be only business. You know, say business no plenty. So be only business. You chop everybody.
Sake of you, the flight business. We did the economy. We should.
Yeah, the economy. They feel they eat those that are chips and abrochie couscous. That's how man.
Anyway, that was on a lighter note. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Listen, 2022 was such a great year for you. When you entered 2022, January 1st, did you think you were going to break all the records? You were going to be all over? You were going to be a big name in Nigeria and cross borders? Did you think about that when you entered like 2022?
I think so. I did. Like, literally, that is like my state of mind all the time. So it's not just in 2022. It's literally like, and that really like just confirmed for me that everything that you're thinking is what the universe brings around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've really just, I just stay hungry as an artist, like, and I want to like do a lot. So yeah, sometimes it's like they even over like my team, and then they be like, Charlie, go up, and, you know, just go and relax at home and stuff like that. So that's just how it's been for me throughout. Yeah.
I mean, when Sugarcane came out, I loved it. But then when the remix came out, I was one of those people who were like, what is this? How is this voice mixing with this voice? Ebefa, and I am fa. And then 2 weeks or so later, alpha.
Yeah.
When people were, you know, people like me who had doubts about it, of course, on social media, people were like, oh, what is this? What is it? We don't really understand.
Yeah.
Back in your head, what were you saying? Like, yeah. Was that what you were thinking?
Yeah, myself, like, because I wanted to be involved in like patterning the verses and arranging the song. So I did all of that, right? And I was sure of it. Like, if I'm not sure of a record, I don't like to put it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I am. So even when people were talking, I just felt that they didn't actually listen to the tune. They should just take their time and listen to the tune. I felt it was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was optimistic about it, and yeah, it turned out good.
It did. It did. It really did. But in interviews, you've mentioned the fact that even though the song was good, you had to invest in making it what it
100.
was.
Yes. You know, it's like a product. Like, I always make reference to like biscuits or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it may be a very good one, But because people haven't tried it, it hasn't gotten to them, they haven't tried it, they can't testify.
Yeah.
So you always have to, if you have to do sampling, I remember like doing free like wedding gigs. Like I remember doing like just so people could understand what the tune was about, or like everything, every spirit that was involved in that tune. Like, you know what I'm saying? I needed to, like, I did a whole lot of work to ensure that people tasted. It's more like sampling. Do you know what I mean? And then they could tell like, oh, Charlie, bro, that thing where you bring with, I want order 5. Oh, I want order this. And that's just how, you know, it's all about, for me, I see it as a product and we're doing marketing. So you have to deal with it like that. So for me, I had to invest a lot of money, you know, the whole team, not just me. I mean, when I say me, I just covers the whole team, you know, just like invest a lot of money to ensure that like every influencer was on it, because you may not see it until like everyone is like, what's this tune? What's this? Just like, oh, actually the tune is nice, you know, so yeah.
But I mean, investing means putting a lot of money. Would you say that the returns you made out of that investment was worth it?
Oh, for starters, it's cool, but I could have made more. Yeah, I could have made more. Like, I'm actually not satisfied. Not to say I'm ungrateful.
Oliver Twist.
Yeah, but I could have made more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to keep it real. Like, I'm really not trying to... The whole point of, like, my life and my career is to inspire other people. I'm really keen on, like, making sure that everything I do inspires people. And not to, like, throw dust in their eyes. Like, you know, don't cap, bro. Just keep it real. So I feel like I've made some cool money, which is like going back into my career, obviously, but I could have made more. Yeah.
Listen, if you follow Camidoh on Twitter, the past couple of days, he has been on and on about the music business in the country. What is it that you honestly feel that is not going right? I know you've said a number of things about, you know, the road not taking, investments and all of that. But in your opinion, what is the right thing? Like, name it out plainly so that anybody who is listening will say that, okay.
Even me, I don't have the answers. Like, you know, even me, I don't have the answers.
But you just know that more can be done.
But I just believe that the fact that, like, different people with different opinions every day, like, we see all of these TV presenters, pundits and all of that, like, they go on TV and they say what they think that should be done, and when you put out a tune, it's like, nah, this should have been done this way, this should have been done that way, and everyone is just coming, like, putting all sort of opinions across, and I'm like, the roadmap, I think, has always been drawn. Like, we know what has to be done, but we don't do it. For example...
But what has to be done?
For example, like, one time I had a promoter, right, on radio, and then he made a statement, and I feel like, I actually said on radio, I was like, yo, if you say these things into the lives of the artists, how do you want them to prosper? Like, Ghana dear, Ghana dear, like, I'm not gonna do this now. Rather, like, when you say stuff like that, bro, you value the industry very less to other people who are listening to you. Obviously, like, you are not just speaking to yourself, you're speaking to, like, the whole world. And then this investor has just heard this, or someone just heard this and told her, oh, no, Ghana music no be place where you for invest, because I heard this, you know, person who is really like a big person, or like, you know, a big key player in the industry saying this. So it's not a place to venture into. And then an artist comes or does a video, and then we just like say, oh, the video is trash, the person is da. And truly what the artist needs is capital to be able to make good visuals, wear good stuff. Like, someone is like, you know, everyone has just found job in like all our downfall. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, I see, I'm not even saying, for example, I see there's a guy, I've forgotten his name, like, I see some of his stuff on Twitter most of the time, right? And then he's always like just looking at people's costumes and it's like, this is trash and this is like fake and all of that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to him. I feel like he's doing what he wants to do, or what he has to do to survive, or, you know, obviously like his thing, what he wants to do. But think about it, bro. Is it their fault that they're actually wearing that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about the bigger picture, for me, I'm like, one, the artist needs capital to be able to like invest in the music video, in the craft, look good, branded, and then when they blow a song, when they have a song and then they're popping, and then it's time for you promoters to pay them good money. Don't just try to like give them they're Ameyaw 2000. Okay, how is 2000 going to like buy an original like
sneaker.
Jordans 4 or like an original sneaker or even fix their hair or glasses Gucci or something like, you know what I'm saying? The things you don't want to see, you have to put it in the artist. So it's a whole. That's why I said it's a whole value chain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
In other words, we are our own enemies.
Yeah, a shame. Like, so once we start to fix one and we don't fix the other one, it's going to be a mess up. If we fix one and we don't fix this one, it's going to be a mess up. It has to be like a good, real way for the whole, thing to move on. So I just think that unity, it starts with unity. It starts with like just belonging, like feeling the sense of belonging to one another, and then knowing that it's not just my music that makes Ghana music. It's a time comes when it's like, oh, these are the only people holding Ghana music. People say all kinds of things, but it's just all of us, bro. It's just all of us. We are all involved, and if Camidoh is winning, doesn't mean that Camidoh is the only good Afro-pop artist in Ghana. Do you know what I mean? It just means that Ghana is winning. So which means that everyone should just like push at that very moment. If Kelvin Boy or if Promise or whoever drops, like we all just like, put the energy together, and then the world hears it faster, and then it blows faster, and then, returns come, and then it's Ghana, bro. I want to see more Ghanaians at the beaches every year. I want to, like, we know what goes into all of that, but it's just, everyone is just losing like interest in Ghana. And we know, like, I'm not even capping. Like, we know what it is. We know the truth on the ground, and we shouldn't really just let it be, Ghana DSR, Ghana DSR. When? Then, like, there'll be no show. Think about it. When was the last time you've seen, like, an artist fill the stadium, bro? Like, when was the last time? Like, do you know what I'm saying? We don't even have that power anymore. It's been, like, we're taking it away from ourselves, because the same promoters are saying shit about the artists, the same artists are saying shit about the promoters, and nothing is happening, bro. Because the people, the consumers who are listening to us are feeling like, we don't know what we're doing, so why should I go to their shows? Do you know what I mean? So it's about time that we understood that we had to change our mindset and then be together, and then we can achieve. Like, it's a whole lot, but I can't say that.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But the way you're laughing, I say you don't believe we'll get there.
I believe so.
What is the one thing that happened to you last year that made you feel fulfilled?
Fulfilled?
Because a lot of good things happened to you last year. But what was that one thing that made you sit on your bed and say,
I don't know.
This is
I don't know. What's that? I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'm really thankful for everything. To be honest, like, everything is a World Cup for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, being on Ameyaw TV is a World Cup for me. Like, I was saying to somebody, like, I don't care whether, like, I'm an A-list artist. If I have to go to, like, prom somewhere, to a radio station, like, or to a TV station to perform live on TV or whatever it is, as long as, like, I'll go there. It doesn't matter, like, so everything is, like, playing a key role in my career. So I'm happy for everything. I'm grateful for everything. Can't choose one,
It pays to be grateful. A lifetime is not enough.
You speak like a pastor.
Charlie, I'm a pastor. I'll be sheikh, I'll be imam, But a lifetime is not enough. Let's talk about it. This new project, guys. If you haven't listened to it, you are missing out. Why another EP though? I felt like it was time for an album.
Strategically, we felt like we had to solidify the brand some more. Like, people in Ghana know Camidoh, that I've got a couple tunes, and then, like, I'm really this good or that and that, whatnot. But people outside Ghana, in the other side of the world, like, they pretty much just know me for Sugarcane. Might as well just give them something. Just give them something to really, like, understand that, this is a grounded artist, stuff like that. So we just wanted to, like, really solidify the brand, like, globally before we put out a major project or something.
I mean, the EP alone is a major project. Tell us, when did you start working on it?
Somewhere like the latter part of, like, 2022.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the latter part, like, like, it's just a mix of emotions and, like, situations happening, and then I decided, actually I'm gonna just use this as a real life story to just make the whole EP. So if you listen to the EP, you could tell from the beginning that it has been like a downhill type of
Free me.
stuff, just like I've been battling with my mind and a whole lot, and then also like love and affection all came in at some point, and I just had to tell all of that story, just a whole bunch of stuff. But it's just like I'm just that type of guy who likes to talk about love. Like I love to just like put it all behind me and just like talk about love. So yeah, I made a whole like bunch of like love songs.
So is this like just platonic love, or like somebody special is there that made you want to talk about love?
Yeah, I felt a real thing. I'm still feeling a real thing. So I put it into music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what track is your favorite? Let me tell you mine.
Tell me.
Like you mean it.
Like you mean it?
Yeah.
But I don't see you playing. I don't see you talking about it as much, man. Like
guy,
bro,
ask these peoples.
Yeah.
Ask them. Ask them.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you love that one. Shout out to Sina Soul. She's an amazing soul. She's an amazing singer. I wish her really like great heights. I really want to see her. Like I was in Nigeria and I was talking so much about Sina. So like someone's like, "Yo, you look like if you had money, you'd have signed it." I was like, "Yeah, I'll definitely do that," because I feel like she's
super
got it.
Talented.
She's got it. I want to see her up there. Like I wanted to sing side with like Kerry Hilson or like
okay.
Yeah, shout outs to her.
Listen, at this point in your career, you're like out there. Big labels
I'm not
must be chasing you by now.
I want to blow.
But Camidoh, how much blowing do you want to blow?
I want to blow.
The whole Nigeria knows you. If Nigeria knows you, it'll be like you blow like that for the Afrobeat industry inside.
Yeah.
And don't be so that they talk.
I want to blow. I want to blow. I mean blow. Not just Africa. I want to blow globally.
Yeah.
So.
But with your frustration with, the Ghanaian music, the music industry and all, I know you already have a team, but we've seen that there are much bigger international labels that are chasing after young guys recently. Would you be open to working with any of them?
If the conversation is good. Obviously, like if the conversation is good, if it's like something.
Because I heard you mention that, some of them are taking advantage of the young guys and all that.
To them, I feel like it's two ways, right? It's two ways. It's like 69. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's two ways. If they were looking at it, they would not look at it as they're taking advantage. So let's understand the conversation. Like if they were looking at it, they would not look at it like as they were taking advantage, because it's like, this is the value. This is how we value you, and this is what we're offering you. Okay. And you too, you feel like I can do much more. But it's just that I didn't have like maybe the money to really position myself to really be like valuable in your eyes. So you're taking advantage of me. So it's two ways, but that's how I see it. I feel like we marginalize our own selves to not be looking all fat and valuable. Do you understand? To these labels, and that's why they offer scanty maybe deals and all of that.
But then when some artists start looking, trying to prove that they are valuable, then people on the side will be saying, "Now, then why are you showing your body? Why are you this? Why are you this?"
Everybody's gonna talk regardless. Everyone is gonna talk. So you just be careful as in what opinions you tap into, or which ones you really answer or address and all of that. So if the labels come and the conversation is right, and we will do it. Yeah, we would do it. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're having like a machine that is enabling us, but not like sucking us, sucking like the power from us. So at the end of the day, we want a partner. Obviously, I believe in partnership, I want a partner. But
talk about partnership. We also made some call onto corporate bodies to come, partner with you guys.
Yeah.
Are they not? Because we've seen them sign, like partnerships with some of them.
Yeah, like word on the street sometimes, like they're not so happy with the outcome. They're not so happy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who is not happy?
I'm saying that word on the street is like most times like these corporate bodies are not so happy with like the outcome, or this is what they expected of the artist, or blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe sometimes they don't even want to put their two legs inside. They just like do halfway, kind of like deals. But I feel like we can properly we can properly have the conversation where we can all be on the same page, where they can all benefit and believe, like proper believe in the move. You know what I'm saying? Like I want more of them to do. Like a few of them are doing it. Shout outs to them. But I feel like it should get to a point where every corporate body is like collaborating with the creative industry
Yeah.
to achieve something. And with that, you see, so the littlest artist or the smallest, you know, on the chain is still like benefit, is still like looking good, because like, look, when we prioritize this industry, it's going to change Ghana. I'm telling you, like in 2006, I remember how football has been like really prioritized, and it's like, look at how Black Stars was like. It's all about, I feel like talent is the way you deal with talent is different from like business. Do business with the management, but like harness, like, does that make sense? Like, like harness the talent. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when the seed, like you have to like deal with the seed like carefully, like, or like, you know,
diligently
care of that's
it.
the word. That you take care of it. But when it grows into a tree, you know man, if you take a last hit himself, you know could die.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like we should handle the situation.
Yeah.
And so I'm just calling on all the stakeholders. Like, I really just need us to, okay, fine, everything that you held in your head, let's wash it all. Let's start from the top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where you say, Anna, where you, let's wash it all down. Start from the beginning. Okay, cool. We're doing this show. We're paying you this amount. You are doing this, you're doing that. Everybody's delivering.
Yeah.
Boom. The industry is starting to grow a new face. Like, we're changing it. You know, the media houses, they're writing like captions that make us look really good. Captions that really, like, you know, because sometimes you go into the story and it's like, this is really not what the person is talking about.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like clickbait. But let's change the whole narrative. Let's like everything from a different angle, different perspective. And you see the difference. I feel like it will win. You know what I'm saying? Because you will still buy the graphic anyways. You will still buy the magazine anyways. Not so it's like every magazine is talking positive. You will still buy one. So then let's move with positivity, and I believe that it will change the narrative. That's how I believe, and that's what I believe in, and I believe is feasible.
Let's talk about the EP a lot more.
Yep.
What is the focus for A Lifetime Is Not Enough? What is the focus for 2023?
The focus is like, the focus track is Adole and Get to Love. All them other tracks is like, heavy.
Yeah.
Want people to listen. Want people to understand who Camidoh is, what he could do. Yeah. And then we prepare for like a bigger project like that is coming in the latter part of the year or whatever, you know. But the project is just meant to solidify Camidoh. I want you to please take your time and listen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to music, listen and digest and share. That is the whole purpose. Be inspired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to criticize, but don't do destructive criticism. Simple.
Simple, guys. Very simple. Nominations have been called for VGMA.
Right.
Has your team picked any
Yes,
forms?
yes. They have, like, it's been done.
It's been done?
Yeah, submitted.
Okay.
Yeah, submitted.
Which ones are you looking at?
All the categories that, like, I best fit in. We
Okay.
submitted for them. Like, we've really done some work. So we hope that, you know, the board sees it as such and then, you know, acknowledges and, you know, I think that it will be a stepping stone. You know, I'm not really like a chaser of like, I'm not really a chaser of awards, but however, we need to understand that that's a great PR for the brand as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, the fans will also vote as well, you know, and then
I'm sure they're going to vote. So I know Adole is the focus. Are we going to be seeing any music videos? And all that?
Yeah. I'm just in the process of shooting. Charlie, the money plenty, not be easy. But I'm just in the process of shooting and, you know, getting ready to just like put it out and, you know, do some more work.
Okay.
I just want to do some more work. Yeah.
You're always talking about doing some more work. At what point are you going to say that, okay, I finally arrived?
Maybe when I'm 30. I'll probably not, because I'll never arrive. That's why I said this is lifetime is not enough, because the dream is big.
Yeah.
So I'll probably not even arrive before I leave this world. But I'll at some age, like when I reach 30, I'll probably like take a break, you know, maybe take like my loved ones to Maldives or something like that. Just like go swim. Me to make a swim for that water inside.
But you've been billed on some shows, Afro Nation, right?
Yeah, Portugal.
Yeah, that must be exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to like be there and perform. Like, I love performing. I love it. Yeah.
We know you do, because that, guys, if you haven't watched Cloud Africa's session, I love that.
Oh yes, I did the performance, live performance or rendition for Like You Mean It. It's sick.
It's sick, like the vocals. I was like, yeah.
Can you please like put the link so they can?
They will.
They will in the description so they can check it out.
They will.
Yeah.
But yes, Camidoh, we wish you all the best, and you know this is your home. Please always come back. Let us have more conversation, and yeah, like you keep saying, please.
Keep supporting us. I appreciate you so much. Like, I appreciate you, Ameyaw TV. You know, like, are always out there at the shows. Like, you know, we don't talk about these things, you know, so much, but I just want to, on behalf of like the artists in Ghana and beyond, like, I want to say thank you. Like, special thank you to Ameyaw TV and the rest of the media houses. Some people love this job so much that like they really do not care about what you did to them or blah blah blah. They just come out with their cameras, and you know, even though sometimes we are rude and like no, you know, but you still like in the next time they see you, they still like pop up and be like, yo, can we have a conversation? And it's so cool because at the end of the day, all of these things go a long way to promote that. So may the good Lord, you know, continue to bless you guys and strengthen you, and make sure you lot to make a lot of money, not just us the artists. We all make money, and
when you guys make the most money, you come back and you give us
100%. We appreciate you guys, man. Love.